Okay, let's get started. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you've had a good Monday so far. The start of the work week, how horrible, but at least for me, it's a bit later in the evening, so get to relax a bit doing some lovely calcs and run-and-bun battles. Who we got? Radiant, congrats on the first. Huge redeem. Good to see you as always. Hello, Suze, who is... Are you third? I thought you were second. Unless... Oh, my mic's peeking again. Why does it keep doing this? Hold on. I swear it's like, when I'm on my alt, I'm too quiet. When I'm on my main, it keeps peaking. But it's the exact same microphone source, so I don't know why this keeps happening. Anyway, that should be fine for now. I got distracted. Pinky, welcome in. Chelle is easy. I would like to hope so, but we will see. Biscuit, I know. So glad indeed. Who else we got? Neo, welcome in. Hello, Dragon. Control, thanks for Bless. Welcome in too. Deadlock after Chelle, probably not, but we'll see, Burkout, welcome in. Good to see you. Meow, do you ready? Neo, thank you for the 60 streak. Huge. Neo, with the bang as well. Yes, and the 60 streak. I just read the same thing twice. Zeke, welcome in. G Olive, indeed. I have G Olive for now. See how long we go. Hi, Vile. Good to see you. Is everyone so far? And Shiny Weedle, welcome in. How you doing? I think that's everyone. Apologies if I missed anyone there.
So we have a baby. Any name suggestions?
Rennie, thank you for the 9 months of sub. Incredible. Good question. I don't know. What would we call it? Maybe something fossil related. You like fossil mons and I'm old. That would work. Oops, sorry, I missed a few streaks. Zeke, thank you for the 35 streak. I'll be surprised if I went on A3, to be honest, but I suppose it could happen. I'm not really sure yet. And Shackles, thank you for the 50 streak. Huge. Thank you very much. Dre, do you know if holding white lens against... It doesn't know, so it works out to 99% accuracy in that case. I think it works such that, like, you get the 0.9 multiplier from bright powder, which would take you to 90%, and then you get the 1.1 multiplier from white lens, which works out to 99%, so it's pretty damn likely to hit, but it's not guaranteed. But the Frost Stars in question also has Snow Cloak, right? So there's also that, I think, to consider, if I'm not mistaken. Thanks, Neary. Appreciate it. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for the lurk. Okay, right. So in terms of the actual fights and such... Oh, hold on. We have Midnight with a 75 streak. That is also humongous. Midnight, go to bed. But thank you very much for the streak. I really appreciate it. And good job today. It's good to see you get past Brawly and such as well. Yeah, honestly, I didn't think I would go live today. But that goes to my next point. So... Oh, right, you got... okay, yeah. If you're changing weather, then that should be fine then, yeah. In that case... A 1% risk, it should be okay. Right, so we stopped a few fights before Chelle. I think the last fight I did yesterday's stream was the double with the sleep moves and such. Hi, Gongi. So there's a few single battles to do. There is the Emolga Lightning Rod double, and then the Chelle herself. I have plans for the single battles. I have a very, very rough plan for the Lightning Rod double, but it's literally just what to do turn 1, and then maybe these Pokemon will be good. I'm not sure if people try to do like a Terralock version of the Lightning Rod double, because I don't know, I don't really have a way to know what Seeking is going to do, so it might be better to just wing it. Is Cadet planted in the coconut? Okay, I don't know what to do for second, to be honest. I think it's probably just going to be like fake out Emolga, Rock Slide to take it out, and chip Seeking, and then Seeking will Hydro Pump one of my 2 mons, and then if I have to swap one of those out for a Grass type, and then... I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do for now. But okay, if it's just that, then maybe I'll just dive into it. Hey Jade, welcome in. Just... Okay, alright, cool, yeah. I probably shouldn't overthink it then. Yeah, Mitty, I don't know who I should try to bait. I suppose I should look into that part, yeah. It does seem like the Marowak's probably less of an issue, because I guess without the lightning rod boost, it's quite weak. And also, it can't, there's no discharge to worry about if it's Seeking and Marowak on the field. That's fine, mate. Anyways, thanks for the look. Appreciate it. Sure thing, Midnight, yeah. Have a good rest. Sleep for 2 turns. I hope I get a better rest tonight as well, to be honest. I did not sleep well last night at all. I don't know why, I just... Oh, I fell asleep too late and I woke up too early. Oh well. As long as you bait Lantern after Mark. Okay. So I probably just want to make it so my Togedemaru slot is baiting instead, because then that will draw in Mark as a Bone Rush, I think. Okay, sweet. Yeah, please keep up the frog duo, I much appreciate it. It's, I did think to myself that, like, it might also be better for me to plan Chelle with people in chat to help me, because there's a lot going on there. And I know there's weird things like how the Togekiss Switch AI is a random roll on Air Color and that sort of thing, so... Anyway. Let me get ready for the first fight. So first up we have Battle Girl Luna, who is like a 5 Pokemon trainer, which looks a bit scary on paper. It still kind of is, but I think we should be okay. Have I ever caught a tadpole in a pond, river, or lake? I haven't, Pinky, no. I think I've seen a tadpole once, maybe, but I have never caught one. I'm not really sure why I would anyway, to be fair. Nope, I can't say I've ever done that myself. Just have like a little look at them and such. I guess that does sound pretty fun. They're just like the really little wriggly things, I suppose, right? Erasmus, welcome in. Thank you, Faggy, I appreciate the good luck. Thanks for being the first time chatter, welcome to the stream. Well, I suppose that is technically true, but... what other way to describe them? Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Yeah, I guess it's kind of what Dynamo's based off. Sort of. Maybe. I don't know. Is it? I guess it does look a bit like it, but then it turns into a massive eel. So, I don't know. Is that the same thing? So when we just talked about you should always bait Marowak first with Togedemaru. Okay, alright, that should be fine then. So I just need to make sure Togedemaru's in this slot opposite Emolga. And I think Emolga's slot 1. So I probably want to have Togedemaru in slot 1, I think. I'll double check before we do it though. True, Pinky. Hey, Burke. Welcome in. Thank you, appreciate the bless. I will probably need that today, so thank you very much. Yes. Okay, alright, sweet, sweet. Okay, yeah, I'm not expecting to do much past Chelle today. I imagine we'll probably do these first few fights, and then I'll roughly do the Lightning Rod double, and then we'll take a while to plan Chelle. We'll hopefully defeat her. And then I guess I'll have a quick gander around Morville, but it sounds like I can't get my 111 encounter before I do another fight or something, and it's another double, and ugh. I don't know. Yeah, still got a few more trainers to go on this route. Are they really gonky? I don't know, the double with like the plus or minus and then Dedenne looks a bit scary, but... okay, but the rest not too bad, that's not too bad. I don't know, like, I would prefer to not do 111, it's just... I've only got 1 ground type. I swear most Watson teams I've seen bring at least 2. I don't know. Harvester, welcome in. Thanks for being the first time chatter. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, what am I doing? That, I don't want to proceed. Hi, Invoice. Good to see you as well. I'm glad the council is in chat, because I will probably need the council. Always good to see you, Invoice. I think I saw Susan chat earlier too, so you might be in luck today. Big fan, thank you. I assume of the ROM hacks and such, probably, but thank you, Alex. I'm glad you like them. I hope I don't need the clause form just yet, but I appreciate the link. Thank you. Oops, sorry, what were you saying, Val? You've seen it done, but it's worse than Kokomamu. Hey, what the hell is a haste cook? What? I can't read what that says. But, okay, I guess I see. Thank you, Alistair, I appreciate it. Hey, Cacao, come in. What was this? I think that one actually might get triggered a few times, so that's interesting. You got a Dragon Heist, yeah. I find that Warfare Fight is like... There's a lot of ice types that just kind of melt, pardon the pun, very easily, I guess. Or just figuring out if you've got the mons with the power to do it and such. But the Mega Lucario is pretty good into that fight too, which I assume you probably also did. That's also a good choice in voice, to be fair. Wait, did I already... I don't know. I've already equipped all the items I need. But I specifically wanted no item for Masquerade because I'm taking on a knockoff Serena. But I think the rest is fine, and I want to pre-burn as well on Hariyama. Bacon, egg and cheese, etc. Okay. I'm already doing that. Okay, my Fit Pal. Yeah, I think we're good for the first one. Oh, by the way, I watched Uncle Glow's rendition of Thingy. It was very good. Yeah, I think Midnight's just trying to be as safe as he can. He's a very safe player, I think. But it does work out quite well. I was very happy that Midnight was able to pull out a Brawly win deathless with the box he had. Yeah, this is the one. Possibly file, possibly. It's a tough competition. Same Radiant, but to do that, you have to pay 635,000 channel points on his channel. Missing invoice comes at a cost. Okay, so I didn't really have anything I could really take on the Selective Eye super well, but I think Hariyama doesn't take too much damage back, so that's kind of just my option to do it. By the way, I swapped to Radiant from Shackles because I saw your Champions trainer is called Radiant, so I feel like maybe you do have a slight preference. So I may as well just fall in line with everyone else in that regard. So if you're wondering why I suddenly switched, that's why. Did he Gongi? I thought it was terrible, like, aside from the bold turns, which was bold anyway, it wasn't really that great, was it? I guess Vivillon is good, but... I didn't actually see most of his body fight. I got there while he was on the 5th mon, I think, on a Hitmontop. I missed, like, what happened with the rest. I might have to check out the VOD. Okay, why did I think it would be Serena? I don't think it's a big issue, but why did I think it was Serena? Let me look. Okay, so my Hariyama was 85 HP. I'm not sure I'm following here. Had to crit dodge, okay, I see. Yeah, it does seem like you can't really plan everything meticulously, which honestly is good. I feel a bit better about it, that's the case. Okay, so what is going on here? So my Hariyama is burnt, right? So okay, so Turtonator is that, it's slower. Serena is faster, but I outdamage it. Block is slower, and I outdamage it, so why is that the case? Unless this 39.1... Alright, thanks for that, Gongi. I'm not really understanding this. So I guess Block would be seen as doing about 50%-ish, but... Does anyone know why this switch order would have happened? Oh, you're right. Thanks, Vic. That's what I've done before. Don't think it affects anything, but good to know. Thank you. I guess that. Welcome in. Thanks for lurking the bless. Where is my damage switcher, I think? Okay, hold on. So, when it KO, faster than plays and deals more damage than it takes. Slower, that deals more damage than it takes. No, I don't understand this. Is this some relative HP thing? I can't really think of what else it could be. Okay, I might just continue to fight for now and I'll try and figure it out afterwards. Because I don't really know what's happening here. It's just the switch order wasn't what I expected. Hi, Charlie. I don't think so. I think it's just my switch order's wrong, but I'm kind of... Most of this fight is 1v1ing, so it should be fine. Let me just check here. So Hariyama should be baiting Revenge. Yeah, I go with my original plan, that's fine. Right, yes. Pinky? Are you still around, Pinky? I saw Pinky and Vic talking about Deadlock earlier, so they were also very keen on it. Hi Lizzo, welcome in. Sorry, my voice cracked then. Oh, I hope not in voice. Okay, so I think Quillfish can 1v1 this without too much hassle. There we go, that's Pinky. Okay. This grab block does have pain split, which I'm hoping won't be an issue. Yeah, my poor Seedra died to Roxanne. Okay. Okay, ideally no crit. Honestly, if there's definitely an option. Does it just never go for pain split? Alright, works for me. Okay, I think this is good, yeah. So Quagsire here, I believe, should go for Earthquake. So with that, I can go into... what was it? Carnivine? Yeah. So this thing does have a window barrier, but Carnivine is actually strong enough to kill it regardless, as long as I have a Miracle Seed attached. So, I guess a W for Carnivine, which is cool. Okay, so the chance is just like, I guess, super minuscule then maybe. I didn't even look at the pain split AI to be honest, so I don't know what it is. Okay, Turtonator, what was my plan for this again? Dreadnought should be able to 1v1 this. What is it? Learns that. Heat Crash every time I protect. Okay, so this is probably going to Heat Crash this turn, I'd imagine. It could also Will-O-Wisp. But we do have a Wasp Parry. And then Dreadnought is faster, so I can just Rock Slide. Yeah, Zen, TikTok's very similar. Or was. But yeah, there's a lot of similarities for sure. I didn't even use it that much myself, but it just kind of feel like Vine was a less, I don't know. A more innocent version, maybe? I'm not sure what to call it. Oh, it was super short videos, wasn't it? Yeah. Vine was only around for a short period, right? Yeah, it makes sense you won't know it in voice, to be fair. It's probably while you were quite young, I think. When was Vine a thing? Was it like 10 years ago? I'm not sure. I feel like it has been a while. Should it just be +6? Okay, I see. Okay, then we got Serena. Ah, Salad. Don't worry, I'm here. Keep you company. Okay, this should be drop kick for sure, which means I will get an attack debuff, but that is fine. I go into Masquerain. And then we just 1v1 it, so that should be all good. Masquerade does not have an item equipped deliberately because this has knockoff. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Okay, cool. That's that one done. I have to admit, Masquerade is pretty good in this. Even though mine's adamant, the typing is pretty good. Yoganale, welcome in. Yeah, it seems pretty good so far. I'm hoping I can keep this one alive, but I'm still quite inexperienced when it comes to random buttons, so there's a pretty high chance I'll make a crucial mistake somewhere, but... yeah, so far so good. Yeah, I know Masquerade's pretty good into Brawly too, right? If you, want to spend the candy on it. I imagine if I didn't have my Natsu, I probably would have gone for the candy on Siskit instead. But the Adamant Nature kind of put me off it. Okay, so before I continue... Yeah, what Vic said. So, basically, to recap what happened. So, my Hariyama was on 85 HP when Electivire died. I thought it would be Serena next, because the damage amounts are similar, so Serena is 35.5. Hold on, wait, this is burn, so I should show the burn amounts. So Graph Locked is 39.1%, and then Burn is 35.5%, so unless... So neither of them should... Hariyama out-damages both of them, which means I would have thought that Serena would be higher in the order because it's faster. But for some reason Graph Lock came out instead, and I don't really get why. Oh, is that it, Jay? Okay. That would explain it. Thanks, Prof. I know, yeah, I'm so far ahead. W me L Gungi. Let's see. Checks whether you move. Yes, I think that's it, Jay. Okay, that would explain it. Yeah, so if he has to AI checks whether you move for the previous turn, if he has to calculate his damage with the analytic boost, blah blah blah. This bug also applies to Payback, Boltbeak, and Fisher's Friend. This bug also applies to the AI's post-KO switch. Okay, yeah. And I did move second against Electivire, which means this would instead be 120 damage, which is... Wait, oh, no, how do I... Is that right? Yeah, because I guess Technician wouldn't apply in that case, but... At least I think that's how it works. But if that's the case, I still have damage it. So I'm not entirely sure if that answers the question. Yeah, if it... I don't know, let me check. Does Technician apply to Boosted Revenge? If it does, that would explain it. But, I'm not going to Chingling fan. I'm afraid we do not have a Chingling. Let's see. How do I check that? Technician Revenge. Well, there's one random Pokemon PB answer that says it doesn't get boosted by Technician, but... No, but then one thinks it's... Oh, I don't know. Oh, without already... Or is that already doubled? Hold on. No, it's not already doubled. Okay. Thanks for the best, Macri. I'll come in. Okay. Yeah, it would definitely calc it as though it was faster than me, I suppose. I don't know, I'm still not entirely sure that's right then. To be clear, the Switch AI does see my burnt damage, right? So we should see that Hariyama does 69.3 here. I think. Because if it wasn't burnt and Revenge was calculus 120, that would also explain it, but... No, I don't know why, that doesn't make any sense. It does do Guts Boost, okay. Thank you. So even if it did then, hold on. No, so if it saw me moving second against Electivire, then that means it would think I would move second against Craplock too, right? In which case, Revenge would not be boosted. So I don't think that explains it quite. I'm also switching Payback for some reason. Why am I switching Payback? Avalanche and Revenge are not always calculated at 60 BP. This appears to be linked to how the last Pokemon fainted, but the exact cause is currently not known. Is that why? Ludu! What's up? You're back? How difficult has the rhythm gaming been, Ludu? Hey, Gongi. I'm glad some being wet. I'm just trying to figure out a weird switch AI quirk is all. I'll explain it to you as well then if you're here. Basically, so my Hariyama was at this HP, 85 and such. So because neither Grapploct or Serena outdamage Hariyama, nor does Quagsire, I thought it would be Serena next because Serena is faster than Hariyama, but for some reason Grapploct came out next instead. Oh, Tom, you done already? But welcome in, thank you for the raid, appreciate it. Thank you for giving Tom a shout out. Follow Tom if you haven't already. He's only started streaming semi-recently, so hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. Oh, I see. Okay, just had to kill a bit of time before that. Makes sense, yeah. No, safe trip. I can show a boosted event, yeah. So it says, assuming Technician does not apply to it, it would be 50.7. Good question, Gongi. I don't know. Let's see. So if we did... Oh. I'm not sure how to answer that question. Just tried the infamous lock set. Ooh, nice. Congratulations, that's good. Sounds like your rhythm's on point. I'm doing fine, Ludy, yeah. Just kind of having a chill evening stream, although I'm a bit confused about something right now, so just trying to figure that one out. Oh, is that it? Okay. Although even... Oh, wait, so... Oh, right, I see. It's when it's relative HP amounts. Okay, I think that makes sense. So I do 69.3 of 100, but Grapplock does 39.1 of 62. Okay. Right, I think I see what you mean. How do I math that out again? So 62%. Yeah, it does seem like there's also other bugs to worry about, so that's fun. So it's like... Ice World of Revenge and Argument Shrimp. Divided by current HP. Okay, that might be actually, yeah. So that would be 85 over 54, which is 1.57? Or is it... Oh, wait. I got the other end. Ice World of Revenge, which is 54. Oh, wait, okay. So 85 over 54 is... 54 over 85 is 0.63. Okay. That's still too low, so maybe it is the... Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's both the bug and that, I guess? I'm a bit low. I'm confused. Yeah, Wells, welcome in. Thanks for bless. True invoice. It does say there is a bug where, what was it? This. So... Sounds like it's unknown, but yeah. So I don't know if that's related here. Yeah, it could also be, yeah, something like that maybe. This isn't like a massive issue, it's just I want to know what happened, but if it's just a bug, then I'm not sure, to be honest. Very odd. I hope not, yeah. It didn't matter that particular fight, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I just want to make sure it's not because I've got the maths wrong, which I did have the maths wrong, but it sounds like it wasn't wrong enough to be an issue. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if it was Boosted Revenge, I guess that would explain it. Okay, we'll move on, but yeah. Sorry for the sidetrack. Thank you, Invoice. You will be able to Mega Evolve your starter village on. Revenge Payback or Weaver switch it. Okay, alright, so that is kind of a thing then. Okay, sure things is. There you go. Oh, it's happened to Ducky as well, okay. I see. That's fair enough, Vic. I do not blame you at all. Have a good night. But it was payback, okay. Yeah, I guess with like Grapplots it could be Hyper Move really, couldn't it? So, hard to know. Ooze Drainer. Yeah, it's good to know relative HP at least. I did suspect it was like that, but I think it hasn't really come into play yet. But, yeah. So it was a bit confusing to after that. I had to do that sort of thing in Ancestral X a fair bit. But it was always a little bit confusing. Okay, what have we got next? I gotta admit, some of these ones have been very common in my plans. I think it should be fine for the next one. Until I'm much later, okay. Ugh. Well, that's concerning, but alright. Do I need to be burnt for this one? Hold on. No, I don't, okay. Hi, Bryn. Yeah, Monday night stream. I had some time to kill, so I figured we'd give it a shot. Yeah, I'll come in. A Temu Lampent knockoff image. Yes, Tom, I know it is, isn't it? Compared to Platinum Kaiser, it's surprisingly generous. Who would have thought it? Yeah, it's fine. Okay. One of the main fights you can come up with is Brawly with Lopunny's second entrance. What does Brawly have again? Retaliate, Headbutt, and Drain Punch, wasn't it? So I guess just Retaliate is a bit weird. Gibby! Thanks for the blast, appreciate it. Welcome in. Good morning. If you burn off, it gets weird. Oh, okay, that's quite strange. Oh god, what have I got myself into? Okay, well, for now, I guess I will just keep going. Right, I should be able to 1v1 this, no issues. I can't wait to lose because of big bugs. Was this a double crit risk? Possibly. Why did I equip this as a no item? Oh no, I remember now, yeah. So I think I may have misread something. Oh, it's fine. Oh, right, yeah, I need to, I thought I updated that command. It probably didn't go through when I tried it. True, Jay. True, yeah. Like, people keep telling me I have a good box, so I feel like I also shouldn't be, like, being too reckless either. It's a tough one. This Persian is Technician, not Fur Coat, so it's pretty frail. Did you actually see this? Okay, that brings in Dodrio. This should be Drill Peck, I believe. So Dreadnought should take this out just fine. That is true, Wells, yeah, honestly, either way could work. Invoices on it? Alright, great. Okay, this will use Drill Run, but even if it crits, we're fine. And then Hardstone Rock Slide is enough to one-shot. Okay, so that one was pretty simple. And we go back. Oh, I didn't write in my box that I filleted 117. I should probably do that. And for some reason that's also in the wrong order. So let's fix that. Okay, so this time I need Dreadnought, Togedemaru, and Tortuga. I think Lopa needs a little backup option. So, Dreadnought, Togedi, and Tortuga. Two Justos, and then the rest should be fine. To be fair, Kirby, I didn't even ask chat for that one, I just did it by myself. But true. Honestly, we have quite a lot of dating apps in the box already. We've got a Hinge, we've got a Tinder, we've got a Grindr, we've got a Growler, which is one I hadn't even heard of before. We might also have a Bumble. I feel like I may have called Beedrill out, I can't remember that. There's so many of them. A little bit Kirby, yeah. This nickname theme is kind of bad for that. Okay, it says another Fremon trainer, thankfully. Not too hard. Severely underleveled Rapidash. Okay, I'm gonna rock Jumia because I can't one-shot this. I do have a Chester Berry though, for this exact reason. I have to admit, Dreadnought's been pretty damn good. Don't beat him on. It's nice having a rock water that, like, isn't super slow. And then it should now be slower, so we can just rock slide for the kill. Rokio, yeah, it seems like I'd be sad to not get it again, honestly. That should bring in Chinchino, I believe? Alright, cool. Right, so how do I handle this then? This might just sing. That's fine, I'll just swap with the Togedi here. Get some practice for when we gotta do this later on. Okay, it did go for sing. We do have a Chester Berry though. So I can fake out, and then after that I may just have to wait for it to kill itself. Okay, welcome in. Thank you, appreciate it. I guess do Nuzzle? Okay, put me to sleep again. I guess that's fine. John already shines after Brawly and before Sursin. Okay. Right, which I guess would be Bannery stuff, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. Hey, Lama. I want to see him, boys. Yeah, I feel like maybe that would have been better than the whole pre-sleep stuff. It's a bit of a tricky one because, like, you can't really make pre-sleep not be a thing entirely, but... yeah, I don't know. I do prefer berries myself, I think. But it kind of depends how easy it is, I suppose. I think I did pre-sleep a fair bit in, which game was it? I can't remember which one it was now. Was it was Sapphire? Okay. Good dupe for Game Corner Hydra acting a penny long. Okay, I see. Hey, I mean, that's a nice little convenient aspect. I will happily take that. I know, yeah, it's a classic snom. I hope I get to do that on Norman. Okay, this is Heat Wave. I have a Raspberry just in case this does paralyze. Burn even. Okay, I might need to consult the Ruler here, because I do take a lot of damage. And I'm not guaranteed to be in range. I think that's less than 10%. That's what I was, yeah. It does in Gen 3 as well, yes. Base Gen 3. And I think Gen 2 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, bedtime, exactly. It probably would have worked the same. But yeah, I think Gen 5 onwards, the sleep counter gets randomized after battle. Which I believe the Emerald expansion also inherits. Oh god, I hope I get Dragon Ball though. Okay, Breeder Isaac. I got stuck against this fight a little bit in the calc, because that Claydol was surprisingly difficult to find something that worked against it. So my answer's a little bit iffy, but we'll see. Okay, so Torpedo... Ariyama... Monferno and Conway. This might be a bit of a sleepy stream, by the way. I'm probably not going to be super excitable at the moment. Just a bit tired. So, hopefully that's fine. Okay, where's my silk scarf? There it is. Also, yeah, Gongi, after you showed me that thing with the counter not having the top line, I can't unsee it now. So this is ruined forever. Honestly, Sears, you might have a point. Okay, so I want pre-poison and pre-burn. Oh, I'm gonna have to heal Sharpedo, aren't I? Okay, but let me try to remember that. Okay, and then pre-burn for Hariyama. Oh, Macri, cool. What game are you doing here? Elon, if you don't mind. It's you, right? Yeah. A cuppa invoice, like a cup of tea. Hot Gold? Okay, I see. I haven't actually played Hot Gold in a long time now. Yeah, that should be fine. I can vouch Gongi is definitely a fiend for sprites. We know it's the day I wish, Angel. Welcome in. I'll be happy if I get to Morville today, if I'm honest. Pikachu! Okay. Right, so this Cradle has too many moves with secondary effects, but I'm going to try and just 1v1 it with Low Penny. With the Soak Scarf, I pre-hit KO it, so I should win this 1v1. Not too fair, to be fair. Barkman. Okay, I'm assuming this is just a flat 1 or 2, isn't it? So that should be full power. True Dragon, I should. Okay. And then food return. Low Penny's not super strong, but I have to admit the defenses are quite handy. Okay, that should bring out... I don't know, I didn't check the switch order. Twinklight, okay. This has Autotomize and a few offensive moves, but Tokidamaru should handle this fine. Gear Grind works. Means I get some chip. Release the air conditioner. We don't have them in the UK for the most part. I haven't got one to use. Okay, pick out. Unfortunately, now I'm stuck doing run among calcs for the rest of my life, so... 07. Yeah, I might as well use Nuzlocke here, just get the speed advantage. Okay, it became nimble, but I'm still faster. Quite the combo, Gongi, huh? I'm gonna ignore the middle one there, but yeah, I guess we'll see about Halo. I kind of have to play it now because Sue's gifted it to me without me even asking, but I have never played Halo, so I don't really know what to expect. Also, full powers, nice. Radio voice, that's pretty cool to be fair, yeah. Honestly, I'd love to get one installed. Just for like the days in summer where it gets really warm, but we'll see, we'll see. Okay. How, can this do any damage to me? Okay, right, okay. Oh, I have the perfect emote for that. Right. Okay, where is this Electrode? So against Tokidee, it does a maximum of 51 HP. So, yeah, I can get a health if I need to. Actually, there's no point. My counter for this was Hariyama. How much damage am I taking? So I am burnt, which means my attack does go up. Oh, it doesn't, okay. I might as well chip it with Tokidamaru. Huge free streak. Love it. Thank you, Dangel. Nah, so I'll just switch out. Oh, you have one Gongi, nice. 25C this week, damn, okay. Yeah, it has actually been quite warm over here recently too. We've had a few 20-degree days last couple days. Though it does seem to be heating up a bit. Bugford. Okay, yeah, Battle Foe should do it, I think. Yeah, luckily, Electrode's offenses are still quite weak in this game, given the lack of stat buffs, so despite the improved coverage, it's not too difficult to deal with. Okay, I believe that just leaves the Frostlass. Okay, so this is probably going to go for, I would imagine, Hex. I guess that's actually doubled on my Sharpedo now, isn't it? Let me check. So, is that correct? For Frostlass, I'm at 61 HP. Oh yeah, this is guaranteed to be Hex this turn. If I swap in Sharpedo immediately here, am I fine? It could be a little bit tight, to be honest. Might be better if I switch it on Ice Beam instead. Oh, but yeah, it's this move. So I'm actually going to go into low penny first. Bug focus. Okay, and then from there we'll go into Sharpedo. Okay, perfect, that works really well actually. So we're pre-status here because this boss class has Ice Beam, and then there's Thunder Wave and Will-O-Wisp, so there's lots of status it could potentially throw around. But this way we should be fine. A Mega Hat, goodness gracious. That wasn't even a crit, was it? Damn. Okay, that's fine. If we didn't get the kill, we would have just used Aqua Jet. Yeah, I did cut that in there. Oh, that's with crit. Yeah, no, I guess that's about what it did. Sometimes I swear it looks a lot bigger in game than it does on the calc. Okay, I think that's all the single battles done. So next is the Emolga double. So it sounds like I just throw a bunch of stuff and hope it sticks. So I've heard him voice it, I'm a little bit scared. Okay, so we got, let me just double check that. Yeah, so Emolga's slot 1. So if I do Togedemaru slot 1, it should be in my work. Okay. So we already know our lead. Thank you, Squirk, for the video. Sounds good, Jay. Yeah, I'll probably want some help on Chelle, so. I think so. I haven't tried the other 2 starters, so I don't know. I just, Infernape tends to fit my preferred playstyle a bit more, so that's why I went for it. And also it's just my favourite center starter in general, out of the 3. I couldn't say if it's my favourite for Run Bed in general, because I haven't tried the others yet, but yeah, that's kind of where it is at the moment. Oh, yeah, okay, I better be careful and I don't, I suppose. I definitely could end up doing the same thing. Okay, so in terms of like what to bring, I'm thinking... I know grass types are good here. I can bring all of my fake out mons as well. And then maybe just something else, I guess. Not really sure what exactly, but... So we start with Rockside Fake Out, and then from there we would pivot to other stuff, I guess. I could potentially use a Protectmon? I don't know. Some don't like Ape, but personally I'm a fan. Although, I will have to decide if I want to go for the Overheat route when I get there. Or just the Fake Out one. I have to admit, I don't actually have that many fire attacks at the moment. Francis. I miss Francis. I believe so, Val, yeah. Let me double check that actually. Because that would be a problem, wouldn't it, if it doesn't? Okay, so it's 80 to 97.5, but the Fake Out from Togedemaru... Ooh, actually no, yeah, it's not guaranteed. I could maybe Silk Scarf it. Hold on. Oh, I can Hard Stone Journal, one of the 2. So 80 plus that is how much? I think I have 2 options. I could either Silk Scarf this, or I could Hard Stone the Journal. Either works. This doubles out. Yeah. I guess... Yeah, I think either I'd have to do Hard Stone then, probably. Hi, Nez. Is this in Black Eyes on Nez? Or, I don't know what the Ape is in this one, to be honest. I know we use Fake Out a lot and that, but I don't really know what else it carries usually. Thank you, Llama. What? I mean, Hardstone Dreadnought's probably fine. And Seeking does a max of 80%, which should be alright. Yeah, it can never kill my Pokemon, so should be good. I actually have Kirby, but not for very long. I went to a conference there a few years back as part of my job, which was like the only time I've ever traveled for work, but it was like some conference for programming, essentially. But it was in Paris, so I went to that. I did a very quick whirlwind tour of some of the attractions in Paris, and then most of the rest I just spent in the convention center or the hotel, but it was kind of cool. I recorded being pretty busy. Oh, but that was my first brush with electric scooters, and I had a really fun time on those, because I hadn't seen them before, because at the time they weren't that common in the UK. And yeah, in France you could just, in Paris at least, they just had the ones you could rent everywhere around the town. So I kind of had fun driving one of those up and down the street for a bit, which is a bit of a childish thing to remember, but it was a good time. Anyway, what am I doing? So, okay, so if I want to do hard stone on Dreadnought, Togedemaru should be fake out. I don't know, what do I think is the 6th one? So, as far as like actually killing the enemy mons go, I think I should be in a decent spot with Carnivine. Although I might need to worry about signal beam paralysis, which isn't super ideal. Crawfish might also be a shout just for Intimidate, but I don't know. Or, I suppose, if, I could end up in a position where both my Dreadnought and my Togedemaru are under threat, actually, which isn't great. Left 4 Dead 2? I love Left 4 Dead 2. Okay, but I mean, I suppose I could just switch out both if I need to. So yeah, I don't know, what is my best option? Like, Low Penny doesn't take that much damage from anything here, so in that sense that might be pretty good. Just as like a little insurance pick. I'd say either about the same or more than before. It was a good experience. I would do it again. But I feel so rusty, like, I'm still a bit annoyed that, like, my amount of infected kills was so low compared to you and Zemsu's. I must be either so rusty or my playstyle's just not the sort for that, I guess. Yeah, honestly, Sue's had consistent top scores. It was quite impressive. I don't know, do I do this? Well, I mean, Suze did want to get his med kit usage up, so I guess I kind of had to be for that to work. So sure, why not? That is true, Zam. You did several times, actually. We had quite a few instances where you were the only person who got away, basically. Including the very last campaign we did. Okay, right. Is there any comms from people who reckon, like... So, I'm looking... So, I'm looking at these two, and then probably Carnivine, because grass type, and Nuzlocke, because grass type and fake out. Hariyama for fake out, and then I need to pick a 6. I'm not really sure who to use for the 6th one now. Low Penny doesn't take too much damage from like anything, so it might be a pretty good support one. I could also use Masquerain, maybe, for Intimidate, although I would risk a discharge at that point. Yes. Many issues with Suze. Benetric is pointless. That does absolutely nothing, so not Benetric. Crawfish brings Intimidate, but again that does bait Discharge, which isn't ideal, so... I don't know, maybe I do just go for the low penny. Well, what other moves could I get thrown at me here? So, Signal Beams, Icy Winds, Bone Rushes, so it might actually be good to have a ground resist. So maybe Masquerade would be a shot, actually. That's fair in voice, honestly. It's kind of hard to pass the game if you're not familiar with it, so I can understand that. Oh, damn, this has ancient power. That's a bit scary. Maybe I will just stick with weapon, actually. I don't think Intimidate does much in this fight anyways. Okay. Content power, yeah. It definitely does feel like that. Okay, so I think what I'll do is... So I want a Hardstone on Dreadnought, and I think everything else I just want to pop an Armberry on. I'm sure you did several times, Llama. Do I want to do that? Probably. I think that's fine. Okay, I hope I can just win this fight, because if I can't, we're going to be in a right pickle. I suppose I'll add Burn to Hariyama as well. Hope I don't regret that. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll do the fight straight after, so I'll be right back. In memory of Llama. Okay, back. Hello. Thanks for waiting. Drano actually be right back and said it's using be right back inside Llama's chat. True. I miss Llama. I hope Llama goes live soon. But she doesn't normally go live on Mondays, I don't think. Peach also been on Back for Blood is a good question. I can't recall how I played Back for Blood. Do I actually own the game or not? Let me check. Maybe there was like a free trial when it came out or something. That rings a bell. Because I tried it with a couple of friends who I played Left 4 Dead with. And I recall none of us really liked it that much, so I feel like we didn't buy the full version. Maybe that was it? Oh yeah, I have Back 4 Blood beta in my Steam list. Okay. That's proper why, so I don't own it then. Okay. Okay, well, let's send ass, as they say. No sevens. Yeah, him, fuck him in. What, was your first Christmas the first Christmas? Are you calling me old? Is that what that means? Old. I did, Wills, I did. It's a phrase I've learned from Vile. To do a plan that is kind of meh but might work, it seems to be known as sending ass these days. Okay. Oh god, I hope this works. That's fair, that's fair. You might be waiting a few more days. Like a week for food then. I hope you can hold out, Hims Jr. Mm-hmm. What's up, Jack? What berries? At the moment I've just got a bunch of oranges. Is it worth using cherry berries? Because the only time this charge will come up, I think, is if Lantern uses it, right? Which I believe for most of the Pokemon I have here shouldn't be the case. You won't? How awful. You cooked Gongi's fights. Such favoritism. I'll see, to be fair, I could do with opinions on my fight. Need to actually go to Route 111, so... In a more general sense, I may actually do that, I'll see. Yeah, what are you thinking, Jay? Yeah, W any. I would gladly purchase a plan from Invoices planning service or something. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting discharged, but I'll see. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Thank you, Gongi. Penny my low penny was limber. Okay, we'll see him, boys. I'll keep the offer in mind. Fisherman Dell. I do need somebody to help me with Fisherman Dell. Okay, time to wipe. Okay, so we have our turn 1 plan, and then after that, it's kind of just... Right. So, we're going to fake out turn 1 to stop discharge occurring at all, and I'm going to Rock Slide with Dreadnought, which should both take out Emolga and chip Seeking so its Focus Sash is broken. Okay, flinched. Rock Slide in. We could also flinch Seeking, that's also possible. Okay, that'd be damage. And Seeking... Okay, it flinches, great. That makes things a lot easier, actually. I'm such a fraud, but I'll take it. Okay, this is probably going to go into Toki the Mario, I imagine, right? Because, yeah, Bone Rush does 1,000,000 damage. Yeah, so this will... Yeah, okay, so Seeking doesn't even get the chance to attack here. Unfortunately... Oh no, I did bring a ground immunity. MK, welcome in. And Branta too, welcome in. Thanks, Hydrate. Oh, wait, was that the spread bug? Or are you memeing? Oh, right, okay, that's why I did so much damage. Shoot, okay, I didn't actually realize that. Yeah, no worries, Branta. It's going pretty well so far. Thank you. Thank you for popping in. When I kill slot 1, okay. So how did I do so much damage? Hold on. So Seeking, in that case, so if it was singles damage, then it would have taken 57 to 67. Okay, yeah. And 42 plus 58 is 100. Okay, so that works. Ooh, a Polish, is it still pronounced Chesto? Okay, and then it should Bone Rush into Carnivine, I think. Alright, fine. I am such a fraud. Okay, so what can I do here then? This game has dynamic speed, doesn't it? Am I faster than Lantern? No, bugger, I'm not quite. So it's actually my discharge this turn. Do I just try for... It is dynamic, okay. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm slower anyways. Okay, so what's potentially coming at this turn? So if Lantern attacks into Carnivine, it is Signal Beam. If it's into Dreadnought, it is Discharge. So Signal Beam into that slot or Discharge in general. Marowak will use Bone Rush into Dreadnought, and into the Carnivine slot it will be either Flamethrower or Ice Beam. Okay. That's a lot of different things. Yeah, this is the Silkhawk Jetfire. There's a link for you if you want it. Ooh, thanks for the free streak, Paddy. Pad, welcome in. Okay, what do I do here then? Okay, so it was Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Signal Beam, Discharge into the left slot, and then Discharge or Bone Rush into the right slot. Okay. If I didn't get crit on Carnivine, then I would also be fine, I think, but I feel like I probably should switch here. Honestly, I wonder if I let the Lantern out a bit early. Yeah, probably, because if it discharges, then it's gonna... Ooh, It's gonna activate Marowak's Lightning Rod, isn't it? Okay. I could probably take out Marowak before it attacks, if I rocked him into it. And I think that would be enough. So if I do Rock Tomb, that is 14.9, and that would be... That's a really risky move, because if this charge does paralyze me, I'm in a lot of trouble. I don't know that much anyways. So I feel like I should switch, but... Oh, this is awkward. Do I just attack with Lantern? I mean, if it Signal Beams this turn into Carnivine, then Discharge isn't going off, so there is that. Maybe I do just Leaf Blade. Thanks, Pinky. think I'm gonna go for this. Okay, what are they gonna do? Oh, when I see you. Shit, okay, that's quite not good. Eek. Although at least I don't get paralyzed. Hi Kaz. Welcome in. Okay. I think we're fine. Ouch. Okay, only 2 hits. That was lucky. Okay, this can kill, but it's a roll. Okay. But if I fake out, alright, probably kills Nuzlocke here. Hmm. Why did I think it was Signal being guaranteed? Oops. Where did Icy Wind come from? Because Lantern's already faster than both of my Pokemon. Here, Taz. Icy Wind scoring, okay. I guess there's something I'm not aware of. If it's double barrel and the move... Okay, it just gets a +1 randomly. Okay, great. Well, not randomly, but it, Right, okay, so it could be +7 instead of... Wait, is that it? Hi, Mortal. Welcome in. And the move gets usual... Ugh, I need to double check this stuff. Okay, but basically Icy Wind can come into play in a double battle. Okay. So I would assume this turn are probably going to go into Nuzlocke guaranteed, actually, I think. So we might be able to use that as a way out. Yeah, Nuzlocke is going to attract either Flamethrower or Ice Beam for sure, and Lantern should, I believe, go Signal Beam into it. Or possibly even Icy Wind, actually. Yeah, that should be fine, actually. That's not an issue. So I just attack with Carnivine. And I swap into something that can tank any of the hits, which I think Hariyama can probably do. Okay. Not the move I expected, but that's fine. Okay, and I think we can just fake out a Leaf Tornado now. So I think we're fine. That should be the fight done. But okay, there's definitely some AI shenanigans there I didn't quite understand. Yeah, I kind of forwarded that one, to be honest. The double Rock-side flinch near the start probably made that a lot easier than it would have been otherwise. But okay, I'll take it. In which case, we gotta do Chelle next. Okay. How the hell am I gonna do Chelle? That's the next question. And a very important question. Yeah, I will take all of it. I think that's Material Midnight's going to be able to learn from now, given that was very RNG heavy. Ready, Val? Okay. You too, Jay? Alright, maybe it's not so bad then. Holy fraud indeed. Okay, I better throw on some music, because I imagine this planning will take a minute, because I don't have anything specifically planned for this fight yet. What can I use? Something calm, preferably. It's a bit too late for Mario Kart music. Is it like a Pocopia music I could use? Oh, I don't ever redeem. Is that one Sue's? It is. What is this gonna be? To be fair, this is a nice track. Oh, that's very loud, sorry. 6 good. Oh, sorry, you can't hear anything. That's too quiet. It's too loud. I think that's fine. I wasn't disappointed, Suze. I just never know what you're going to bring on. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about the slow bow. I think my Sharpedo can handle it, but I'm going to be a bit reliant on how much quick claw / draw activates. Okay, that's good to know, Jay. Yeah. That's true in voice. You would say, oh my soy. A Sue's full redeem. Or something. I don't know. Something to that effect. Maybe not Sue's full. Maybe the other way around? I don't know. Good idea, Mortal. Yeah, we're all waiting for the day that happens. Yeah, I could see the Glowbro taking my my run for a walk. Oh, I actually have Slowbro G in. That's fair enough, Invoice. I'm glad it's not just me. I feel like at this point, Soy just ends up in like every single thing, really. Is that right, Slowbro G? That's in less chats than I would have thought. I mean, it's the only one I can see on 7TV. Maybe it was on BTTV or something, that might be why. Is that actually real, Gongi? I never know how much bullshit you put in chat and how much you don't. Well, I shouldn't be asking this in the public Twitch chat anyway. Well, I doubt Suze gonna come forward either way, so I guess it'll remain a mystery. Yeah, like 3 default words are... Okay, 3 default words, I mean... Soy is obviously one of them. I feel like you say full a lot, it's usually appended to something else. I can't think what the third would be. Okay, I'm gonna assume that one was a lie, but... Do let me know if I'm wrong. Okay, the fog is DPS. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that in this game. Okay, right, Chelle. Again, distracted. The count's correct, but the chaser part's probably not, I'm guessing. Okay. Trainer Chelle. Okay, so we can probably kind of go through a few of these and just kind of pick what's there and such. Okay, so Lapras thankfully does not have a water move, so I imagine I'm going to go for either Hariyama or Monferno here. If I was a burnt Hariyama, I would still require 2 hits, so that's not amazing. But also I have to worry about Sing. So.
We love you, Drano.
Thank you, Zen. Appreciate the bit. Okay, thanks for the redeem, Zen. Need to pick something. Hold on, I'll put that back on until I got something. This should work. Can I get the black belt? I have no idea. Do I have one? I have a muscle band, I don't have a black belt, I don't think. Okay, so what could I do? Is that... Yeah, Yeah, that's not enough. Much later. Okay, alright. Does one photo actually do good against this Lapras? I mean, it's a free hit KO, so... Oh no, actually it's more because of Citrus. That's fine.
Which, honk. Honk honk honk. NNGH, slap, fuck HH please please fuck, slap, slap, keep, slap, going, slap, NGHH, slap, fuck fuck.
TTS Brian really brings that out, Suze. Thank you for the 100 bits, I appreciate it. I can't get singed? You mean if I reset this Hariyama or what? Oh, right, Vital Spirit. Yes, so I keep forgetting my phone has that. Okay, that's a very good point. Okay. But still, do I win this 1v1? I would need 4 low sweeps, wouldn't I? Whereas Thunderbolt, yeah, Lapras also free it KOs me, but yeah, let me check that again. So if I do 37 plus 37 minus 25 plus 37, yeah, it's a 4-hit KO. Okay, if I did Muscle Band, will that be enough? I don't think that makes a difference. Yeah, I'd still need 4 attacks. Oh, Radiant Boy is cool. Look forward to seeing it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like Onfit can handle this. Unless there's something I'm missing. I might have to use Hariyama instead. Yeah, I suppose I could use Rock Smash, but like, I don't know. What would I replace? Torment? Can you delete Rock Smash? Or do you have to like go to a loot deleter in this game? I'm gonna see probably not now. I think it was supposed to be for like the Emolga double, but I guess that's not the case now. Yeah, I suppose maybe Rock Smash, low sweep could do it. That's the only use case. Okay, alright, cool. We can probably just do that then. You can't, but you must okay, so you're saying I cannot delete Rock Smash. Oh, but hang on. There's a move delete in the Pokemon Center, right? 1 second, I'll give you right there. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah, we can try that. That's a good shout. Thank you. Right, okay, so where was I? Okay, so if I do Rock Smash into Blow Sweep, would that work? Okay, let's see. So if I do Rock Smash, minimum 23.6. Then the second one would be that. I could do 51.9 minimum. It would reduce... Okay, yeah. So at that point it would be a free KO. I think. Okay, yeah. And I can equip a Cherry Berry as well, just in case I get paralyzed by Thunderbolt. I think I would be risking double paralysis is the only thing, but it's a 1% rate, so I could probably risk that fine. And, oh, well, there's also crit risks, actually. Is that wise? Hi, Charlie. Yeah, I just prepping for Chelle now. Probably still be a bit before we actually do it, though. Welcome in, Monday. Good, you off work? I also miss mid-Chelle teabag. Yeah, a bit of Procopia music. I wanted something a bit chill, so I thought this would be a good choice. It's a bit late to be playing like hype music for me, so. I don't know, is this really the most reliable thing I have? Let's write this down for now, but I'm not entirely convinced it's the best. Because if I got, would I die to a Thunderbolt crit plus a non-crit? Yeah, I think I would potentially. Thank you, boys. There you go, I will add it. But the lamp looks so bad. I'm not teabagging it. I'll be honest, I cannot stand Eurobeat. It's way too overwhelming for me personally. Is that working? Okay, I think it should be in chat, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why it didn't pop up, but... It says it's in my collection. Maybe because it's not approved yet, or whatever. Okay, right, if I did do Monferno, what would be next? So Rhydon is slower, so it would probably be Togekiss, I imagine. Yeah, okay. Right. I think so, Charlie, yeah. So from what my understanding is, on the Switch AI, it's a random roll of Air Cutter that it checks. But it does see it as always critting, yeah, because it's 100% crit, right? Oh, hang on, wait, no, it's not faster. But it's probably not Togekiss next, if I did do this. Yeah, I think it'd actually be Dark Alley in that case. Yeah, okay, never mind. It's not Togekiss. I'm still not entirely convinced I'm actually going to use that strategy, though. But I don't know. Do I use it? I think Harry might be a better option, honestly. Monferno can do it, but it's risking a few crits, which I don't really like on my starter. No, I am Guts, so yeah, that could be an option. I mean, let me have a look at this again. I didn't Zuka now, I kind of forged it, to be honest. Thanks to RJ as well. Okay, I guess also with Lapras, it's Cross Breath always crits anyway, so I know it can't do any more damage than that. Yeah, maybe I could use Vox Flash and Hariyama, but I don't know what I would replace. Muscle Band. Maybe it does. No, not quite. 80 and 15, so it's not guaranteed to kill. Slightly off. It's also a speed high, that's annoying. But I guess I'm a very high speed Hariyama here, so it's more I'm lucky. Is that working now? Nope. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not working. Maybe next time it'll work once it loads up. I don't know. Yeah, Charlie, I do. I guess, yeah, I'll always move last in that case anyways, but... Okay. At the moment I'm still trying to figure out how to best take out the slapper, so not super well. I think I have two options, but yeah. Okay. I suppose in that case it probably would be Togekiss next, wouldn't it? Because I mean it sees minimum 86.9, so I'm gonna be beneath that anyways. And Rhydon is slower, yeah, so it would always be Togekiss, I think. In that case, which might also be a bit random. I probably would just do that, right? Well, multi-Zuko, I think I still have to get past, like, Cycling Road Rival and Norman and Watson and whatever else, but... Yeah, I've heard this one's a bit of a pain. I know Slowbro might just ruin everything, but I guess I just have to try my best, right? I guess it might be random move later. Okay, if we just do Hariyama Muscle Band then. If I did do Rock Smash, then I guess I would... Well, I don't know. Yeah, I've heard Cordon's really good against it. I've got Sharpedo, which is the best I can do, but if it gets Quick Claw Poison Jab, like twice, I'm not gonna be able to get through. But fingers crossed, I guess. Okay, no worries, Zuka. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, Cordon does seem to be the guy. I don't actually know where you get Corphish. I assume it's one of the sea routes. Okay, I mean, the odds of me killing it with Ralph are pretty high, so I think we might just do that. I think either way it's going to be Togekiss next, so... I'm sorry, Miss Suzuka. Okay, so there's probably no point thinking too hard about this. Okay, so let's say Togekiss is next. At this point, it's probably going to be a Kado or Draining Kiss, I would guess. It could be either, really. Do I even have a Togekiss answer? I think Manectric probably can 1v1 it. I'll do what I can here, yeah. For the most part, I don't think I've got too many options, but yeah. But yeah, I probably can't use Togedemae here because of Mystical Fire. That's true, Charlie, that's true. It is, but I wanna do Shell today. I've already, like, stalled one stream. I suppose Togedemae can be... I don't know. It could survive one, non-crit one, sure, but... I don't know, is that worth it? Oh, no, this is a Super Lux Scope Lens Togekiss. I can't assume it won't crit, that's not a good idea. Yeah. I just kind of have to assume everything crits on this, I think. Yeah, in which case I do not really have the damage. Togekiss Dreadnought combo, okay. Oh, Grass Knot is Contact, yeah. Hi, Ludo. Yeah, that might work, actually. As is Draining Kiss as well. Okay, so that might be an option. Yeah, that could work. So I could do like a sort of fake out juggle, I suppose. Saying that, I probably need to use Dreadnought for Dalcaddy later, so I probably don't want to lose too much health, but maybe that could work. Do I have Speed Togi? Yes, just about. Okay. Okay, I wonder if I'm using Dreadnought anyway, we might be able to spare another slot. I'm not sure. Okay, for now, let's assume Togekiss. Dreadnought or Juggle. Perhaps chip. Yeah, it's not Chelle, I'm a savvy. I probably will get crit as well, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff Dreadnought can do here, so it's kind of hard to pick where to put it. Okay, let's assume that does work for now. So that would leave me with... what exactly? We got that. Maybe these three. Why wouldn't my work? It takes slightly more damage than Dreadnought does, I think. But yeah, that could work as well. Yeah, what's up, Ludo? Yeah, whatever. I'm probably going to use Sharpedo for this. And hope for the best. I don't think I have any way to risk the Sea-Doo. Bro. If Chelle wants me, she'll probably have to have me, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, that basically means Sharpedo has to be on my thing, so... Okay, so if we took out Togekiss with Togedemaru, that should then bring out... So, it's a slow kill. Right, so I outspeed everything except the Dark Hattie. Ooh, which probably would come out next, actually. Because of, I may have taken too much damage at this point. Yeah, I don't know how to do about the Rhydon, actually. I did check before, and I don't think I have anything that really does it. Yeah, my Sharpedo's attack is not the best. But hey, it's still 2 KO. Yeah, it's probably going to be Dark Hattie after that, I'd imagine. But now let's assume Dreadnought can still take this. It probably can't, but... So at that point we'd have... If I did kill it with Dreadnought, then it would be... What would be next? Probably Rhydon, right? I mean, Cardifine's not a terrible matchup into this, but still not guaranteed to kill. It's not ideal. I don't really have anything better though. That's a roll to kill, so it's not amazing. I mean, I might always just set up Stealth Rock, I suppose, in that case, but yeah. They're almost as slower, so if it went for a Rock Slide, I might be flinched. I don't think I have anything I can one-shot this fight on. Too tanky with Eevee or that. Oh, well, Sharpedo can, apparently. But I would have to get Sharpedo out, is the thing. Which might be tricky. Yeah, it's only Cedra dead right now. True, yeah. I guess I might need to look at different baiting orders. It's very hard to know, like, how to handle the slots in this one. I think Togedemaru can do Vespiquen quite well as well, but I guess it's a question of do I have enough health left again. Okay, I'll be right back, chat. I'll be like 1 minute. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Really gungy. That's nice of you to say. I admit though, I don't know, like... I know in theory this box is quite good, but I'm really struggling to see how to deal with some of this. Like, okay, so we already know for sure Sharpedo has to be on the team, because that's basically my only answer into Glowbro. Thanks, Hydrate. So what am I using? Like, if I could get Sharpedo in on Rhydon, then I can take that out a lot easier, but... I guess it'd be about trying to somehow get the bait order right. Okay, Corphish is too slow for Togekiss. So I guess my other option would be if I did swap in Manectric a bit later maybe, but I'm not really sure how much that helps. Is there something else I could kill Togekiss with maybe? Beedrill? No, I'm too slow. I don't know. Some of these card questions get quite long, don't they? Okay. So yeah, like if I could chain Rhydon into Slowbro, that would be pretty good. But outside of like doing a sack, it's kind of hard to guarantee that, I feel like. I mean, could I? No, I would. It'd be very, very difficult to get Sharpedo in. Or actually, no, because I haven't taken a Mystical Fire. I'm gonna get my special attack dropped. There's no way I can get it in safely on Togekiss, I don't think, so that's not an option. And then, really, okay, makes sense. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a killer for sure. I mean, could... No, of course not. Is there anything I could do to bait something else in? That would probably bait in... Actually that could work. No, wait, hold on. I tell a lie. No, that would, if I was still baiting, I had to bite on first. Yeah, I need to keep Sharpedo's health high as well, so... No, I already know. I'm trying to plan for it now. It's kind of tricky, as expected. Ooh, nice walk. Good stuff. Yeah, this Duckley does a lot of damage then. Okay. Hi, Jerry. Yeah, so I've heard. I'm still not sure how to use it, but yeah. It seems like the box is decent. Yeah, welcome in. That's good, Pinky, that's good. I don't know, like... Is it possible for me to do that, or should I try and take out Rhydon with something else? I mean, yeah, I think the only things I have that can take on Dark Alley realistically are Dreadnought and Rhyhorn, so... Sort of Rennie, sort of. It's Procopia music, but yeah, close enough. I mean, I could Scary Face, but... that doesn't really help. Can I Tillock again? Yeah, this is Procopia. This is the one I'm using right now, Rennie. Good luck, Rock. It's the same sort of vibes, to be fair, isn't it? Okay, I need to come up with something soon here. Okay, so we got Hariyama, Togedemaru, Dreadnought, Driggle. I'm still dealing with a lot of stuff. If I were to KO Manectric, then... Ooh, damn. Dark Alley actually, Oh, but Ooh, okay, that's actually kind of interesting. So Dark Alley is slower than Manectric. So I would actually bait out Rhydon in that case. Although, does that get me anything? Not really. Well, what am I actually trying to achieve here? Yeah, if I could somehow get Sharpedo safely into Togekiss, that would be an option, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, and I can, well, I guess the Stealth Rock damage doesn't matter too much on Glowbro. Let's have a look, Suze. Oh my. This track even sounds stupid. But there you go. To be fair, yeah, Battle Evolution does have some really good tracks. Okay, maybe I should have waited the stream until I actually had a plan here. We'll see, Gongi, we'll see. I shouldn't just send it, but god, I'm starting to get a bit impatient here. How much of an issue is Stealth Rock if it does go up? That's true, Hims, that's true. I'm denying the people what they want if I do that. Still though, it could be interesting to potentially use Manectric, I guess, as a bait. So I'm kind of leaning towards maybe trying that. Then I can save some health on Togedemaru for, yeah. So I'm leaning towards Manectric, I think. So if I did do Manectric, then I believe it would be Rhydon next instead. Because it's, yeah. Manectric outspeeds everything on this team. I got pretty lucky with my IVs. I think it's okay, Val, yeah. It's, there's some similarities for sure, but it does feel a lot less precise, which I guess makes sense. I'm still trying to wrap my head around some of the Switch Eye stuff and that. Mostly the bits where it's like relative HP and that sort of thing. But for the most part, I think it's making sense, but it's not, it does feel more, there's a lot more different paths than AX for sure. And thanks for Deemses. Oops, that's wrong. Ah. Yeah, I think same Val, honestly. Okay, so was the Lucid one like based on current HP, or was it always max HP? Oh, actually, it's like a 10 in damage. That doesn't help at all. I mean, I could sack something, but it doesn't seem like it's worth it. Actually, if we see slow kill, I can still stealth hook, right? Yeah. Hmm. And yeah, since I most likely be taking a critical hit from... Yeah, I'd be within range of the other moves anyway, so... Doesn't work. Oop, we've got hymns. Oh god, this doesn't look good, but alright, fine, we'll have a look. It's a bit spooky. Enough soldier? Ooh, nice. Cohen hits the off Cohen. Okay, alright, makes sense, yeah. Right, as opposed to the relative out damage. Okay, I think I see what the difference is now. I need to figure out how to deal with this redeem sometimes. I think I've hit enough, but thank you, Hims. Shoot, I lost my original video. Lovely trumpets or whatever instrument that was. Hi, Wing. Welcome in. Thank you, Invoice. Appreciate the permission. That's really interesting. Oh, wait, how do I do this damn fight? Deathless. Like, I don't. This is so tempting that I want to use it somehow, but how the hell do I get Sharpedo in on this thing? I'd have to... Hang on, if I go back to what I had... I could do that next, to be fair. That's not a bad shout. Although I don't have Spotify up on this. I guess your stuff might be on YouTube, I'm not sure. I might think about that for next time. I'm hoping to just do this fight and then probably end stream pretty soon after that. Maybe I can also use Rhyhorn here as an option. If I did use Dreadnought, then would that still be Rhydon next? Probably. Okay, but Rhyhorn or Dreadnought both much more reliably bait Drill Run. What am I trying to do here? If I could... Like, if I could somehow kill... Nah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. All streaming services, okay. Does this normally take this on the plan? Or am I just stupid? I don't know. I feel like I need the same 3 mons to do everything, which is really awkward. Okay, I see Gongi. That's fair. Yeah, maybe this was a silly thing to do on a late stream. This is the thing with Run and Bun, it's like, if I want to make progress on the weekday streams, I have to calc pretty late at night, which isn't ideal. I get lazy, this is the best of times. Yeah, maybe I should just do some Switch gaming or something. Okay, well, we might as well try and finish this off at least. First time's always tough? Okay. ICJ, okay, alright. So it kind of just... Yeah, just changes over time. Okay. Makes sense. There won't be a next time. That would be nice. 40 minutes? Holy. Okay. Yeah, okay. I can't. There's nothing in this box that's worth sacking. If I could do that, then I feel like this fight would be so much easier to deal with, but... I suppose, Gongi, I suppose. Ugh. It's already almost midnight. I don't want to, like... I already said I would actually do Chelle today. And I've already done, like, 4 fights. Okay, what do I sign up to? Okay, so Tokyo does have a pretty good matchup into this. It's just a case of do I have enough HP at this point? Is there anything low penny can do into these? This is one of my better mons, but... Yeah, I don't think so. I suppose that's too far, but I mean... That probably applies a bit more to late game, right? Okay, well that's definitely not working. I guess I need to have a normal resist for the Star Caddy. There's not any other option here. Unless I swapped in Masquerade on the fake out, I guess. Because at least I could get an Intim off if I did that. Oops, sorry, missed the bird shot there. Tier list of my favourite teas? Good question, Llama. I don't know, really. It's mostly black tea I drink, but I like fruity ones as well. Even early game? Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, this food does take forever. There's a lot of stuff. Hi, Red. Welcome in. Right, yes, true. I guess after Everstones this becomes a lot. I mean, I think the thing in my box actually evolves with an Everstone is Nuzlocke, if I'm not mistaken, but... Yeah. Kind of should have that MP. Okay, can my horn actually take this? Probably. Okay, let's theoretically try Rhyhorn there. So that would bring out Rhydon. I mean, I think Carnivine can 1v1 this, probably. But it's like... Well, actually no, I probably can't. I'm a touch too slow. I did wonder that, Gongi, yeah. It does seem like there's no trainer missing. Alright, I'm gonna run ads now when I'm calking, so apologies if that interrupts anyone. Yeah, so it would probably be draw run. Yeah, how would I do this? I mean, I can't use that. Do I have anything to lower defense at this point? I don't think I do. Sorry for the ad jail. I'm just at the final fight now, Roy. Chelle's the one we're planning for right now, so after that we'll be in Watson split proper. I don't know. Like, even if I switched... My Nuzlocke does that speed, but yeah, I'm not winning that matchup. I really should I had a special grass type or something. Like, my only real answer here feels like Sharpedo, but I can't get it out. If Delcatty dies, then I think Rhydon is actually the next one to come out, but I can't possibly get Sharpedo to kill Delcatty. That's not going to work. Last resort is like 8 PP, isn't it? I can't resist that. Oh, I need overheat. Inferno in my life. Yeah, this matchup just isn't reliable. Even if I have a Miracle Seed, it's still a roll to kill, and then on top of that, I could just get flinched by Rock Slide. It is really good red. Yeah, it's good. It's a nice soundtrack. Where did that come from, Conky? Oh, I don't know. Do I just intimidate this? Oh, I don't know. I should have looked up some more VODs and stuff. Well, nice dragon. Congrats. Yeah. Ali 4 is a fun one. I look forward to seeing what you come up with for trying to handle that down Klefki on Wickstroms. La ba ba. Do I I mean, to be fair, there's a pretty bloody high chance it just uses Stealth Rock. Maybe I do just try to Carnivine. And if Carnivine happens to die, then I guess my Watson probably turns out to be a lot worse, but... Maybe just that. I guess if it doesn't work, I might better get Turkey in, but... I'm not sure that's gonna work, but yeah. Okay, so at that point, let's say that did work. I would have Carnify now, which means... that would probably best be going right. The AIC speed ties as them being faster, right? I believe. Sounds better, okay. Sounds better? Okay. Oh yeah, I suppose it does have some speed comparisons. Okay. I know there's so many hymns. Ugh. Okay, so we might have some options there. I guess all else fails. I could probably just use Dreadnought there. What was I going to use against Togedemaru actually? So it would be attack order. Okay. Yeah, there's probably options. True hymns, very true. Okay, and then Globro, I believe against Dreadnought should go for Zen Headbutt. Okay. Then hopefully I can get Sharpedo in on Zen Headbutt and do that. I could see this going wrong, but my wit's end here. I think I might just go for this. It would be this, that. You absolute... That's an optional fight. Okay, and what else do I need? Shop eater. Okay, so I want to burn Harry Armor. One of these days I will actually do that correctly. Okay, so I think it's Miracle Seed. Muscle Band. Toga Demo should just be Oran. As should Dreadnought. Otherwise, Miracle Seed. I'll do Oran for that. What could I use for Sharpedo here, actually? Because I don't think the Oran Berry is going to help if I do that. Is there anything I can give it that would help here? Not really. Maybe Charlie. I might be sure, actually. Yeah. That's definitely it. Thanks, Charlie. I'll go with that. Yeah, I think that's the only item that might make a single difference here. Really? Well, good start, Charlie, I'd say. Well, even if you haven't beat the whole game, you have beaten this part, so it's very fair, I think. Okay, this is probably not going to go well, but I'll just try it. I'll throw a quick predict as well if you want. Okay, so I'm not intending to sack anything here, but this could very easily go wrong, so place your bets. Thanks, chat. Okay. That's maybe I should be able to. All in? Oh my god, that's dangerous. I'm so sorry, Gongi. Okay, I am burnt as expected. Thanks, Lana. You put everything on Deathless? Oh god. Lobo is gonna have my head if I even get that far. I think we're about to step on a poker block. Thanks for the curse, boy. Hopefully, Path, hopefully. For a few runs? Perfect. Okay, that's just what we need. Alright, there she is. Keep losing to Marvel's gym leader again and again. Okay. How is this gonna go? Okay, Lapras is the first Pokemon we gotta deal with here. Right, so I think we do beat this 1v1. I'm just thinking, do I need to bother faking out here? Or should I just go straight in on the Battle Throw? So I'm already burnt and Muscle Band. Battle Throw is... yeah, so I might potentially kill with that, so I probably should do that. It's a roll to kill. but we'll see. Thanks so far, appreciate it. Oh, you have Charlie, cool. Holy Games Jr. in my chat. Thanks, guys. Okay, so this has a roll to kill, I think. Okay, good. Good start. That should bring out Togekiss, I think. I know, right, Jay? Okay. Okay, now from this range, it should never be Mystical Fire, I believe. So it sees Aircutter's crit. Draining Kiss can also be used. Grass Knot should not, and Mystical Fire should not. Okay. So we're going into Togepi. Okay, that's unfortunate. I would have probably preferred Draining Kiss. But that's fine. Yeah, so we can fake out for free here. Yeah, Aircutter crit was guaranteed, so that one's normal. Okay, this should now go for Mystical Fire. There's about 10%. No, this is a 50% chance to crit, so it's pretty damn likely. Okay, now it should be Grass Knot. So for some weird reason, Grass Knot is a contact move, so that will activate Iron Barbs. And then we get another fake out. So I think we have to just keep doing that for now. Yeah, it's quite weird, dude. Funny thing is, I don't know how much I need to do this before I can actually kill this. So Rough Skin is 1/8. Yeah, probably just get the Wither out's a good idea. Okay, one more fake out. That might be enough there, honestly, but yeah, we'll check with the Wither. Oh yeah, that should be fine. Actually, that's about 43, maybe? Yeah, we're good. I'll try to kill some here, no problem. Okay, I did want that, right? Yes, okay. Actually, hold on, before I commit to this, does Dark Alley definitely come out here? No, it would be Rhydon. Is that fine? That might be okay. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead. Yeah, it looks like it's about a 15% chance or something. Oh, maybe it's 50. Okay. Yeah, I would prefer it didn't rocks on my Switch, but I think I just have to risk that. I don't really have a way around it. Actually, how much does... No, it doesn't work. Okay. Do I go ahead with this, or do I try something else? Okay, Charlie, makes sense, yeah. But if I don't switch now, I do get a bit of extra... Yeah, I think I'd rather save the extra health for Vespiquen, so I will take the kill on this now instead, I think. Okay, so this should bring in Rhydon. Yep. Okay, now I would prefer this goes for draw on here. But this could also start Rock, it sounds like. Okay, good. Okay, so hopefully this just Star Fox this turn and lets me off. So I have a Miracle Seed at the moment. So this is about a 62% range to kill. Oh, really shot it? Okay, I see. Okay, what is this? If this uses double edge... Okay, no, that's a tough rock. I think that's fine. Okay, we do get the kill. Is it Vespiquen now? Oh, I see, Val, so you heavily reduce the odds of it. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so I think from there I might be in a good spot, actually. So at the moment this is going to go for what? Attack order. Or dual wing beat, doesn't really matter which. Okay, I would prefer dual wing beat. Thanks, Cassid, appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. I need Togedee to be able to handle this though, so we're a bit low on health here, but I just gotta deal with it. Damn it, my for attack order. Okay. We do have an Oran Berry, so we do heal a little bit. I can fake out. This does not have this doesn't have Queenie Magic or something, does it? No, it's pressure. Okay. Okay, that's my last fake out because of pressure. This has a Lone Berry, so there's no point in going Nuzzle. Okay. I do also have Dreadnought in the back. Okay. How much damage do I do with this? So Spark is a minimum of 45%. That looks lower than 45 to me. I think so, Cassid, yeah. There's some. Yeah, okay. W, Turkey. I guess I did clutch up. Okay, let's commit. Good question, Hims. Hims Jr., sorry. I should address you properly. So this is... Okay, this is the Dark Alley. Okay. Right, so this is guaranteed to use Fake Out this turn. If I want to use this opportunity to swap into Rhyhorn. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's 96 base, it's not too bad. Okay, so Rhyhorn could take a few hits here. I think on average I do more damage with Rock Blast. Yeah, and we can also use Dreadnought if we have to as backup. Painful, but could be worse. Oh, actually that's not that much damage. I wonder if I should have tail whipped first. Yeah, I might go for Bulldoze instead. I might have to swap over for the Dreadnought. Okay, pretty good. Not bad. I'm getting kind of lucky. Okay, it might actually be to my advantage to swap into Dreadnought here, just because then I think Globo is a lot more likely to use Zen Headbutt than Whirlpool. Yeah, I think that sounds right. I didn't actually check if I'm faster, but I assume I probably am at this point. Who would have thought Dark Alley could be a threat? Okay, now we just need to hope Glowbro is friendly to us. Okay, so I'm hoping this is Zen Headbutt this turn. It should never be Poison Jab. I think... Is there a chance it could be Whirlpool? There's probably some AI surrounding that. Is it really 50%? Ah, okay. Okay, then I guess we're praying. Go Zen Headbutt, please. Damn it. That's not good. I don't actually know if I can survive a normal poison jab here. Yeah, I just die. So unless I get critical hit crunch, I think Sharpedo's dead. I can't do anything. Oh dear. I think I just gotta go for it. Okay, it didn't get the quick claw draw proc. Alright. I'm sorry, Sharpedo. Goodbye. That's unfortunate. Okay, now, how the hell do I finish this off is the next question. Check HP of the Slowbro. Yeah, good point. Where's my damn ruler? Okay, so we're looking at about 27? Oh, okay. I forgot about rough skin. But I ran out of fake out. Oh no, hang on, I've got Hariyama. Is my Hariyama faster naturally? I think so, right? Yeah, that should be enough, right? Because it was about 27-ish. That would have done an 8, which is about 12.5. So that would be about 15. Yeah, I think that just about adds up. No? Payback? Any? What's the problem? But if I fake it out here, I'm +1 priority, right? Yeah. So even if quick draw activates, I still at speed. I think it's low enough after rough skin that I can do this. I don't on Togedemaru, I do on Hariyama. Sorry, yeah. I have 2 pick out monsters on my team. So that... Okay, it does get the quick draw this turn, but... Okay. I guess 1 death is not too bad. Poor Sharpedo. Oh well. Okay, cool. Well, at least we didn't lose. Bye, Chelle. Love the run. That was a pretty safe shell. Oh dear, I guess that works. Shark Death is deathless? Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, cool. So we've made it to Morville. Okay, so we did have a death, so I will resolve the prediction in that way. And with that, our cap is 35. Thank you, Youngie. True, yeah, I guess it would be Mega Shark, wouldn't it? Oh well. Right, Cassib, yes. It's fine, I'm sure there will be more shells in the future. But okay, we're here. Sweet. Okay, so what can I do now then? So my cap is 35. Oh, there's berries. Okay, I'll go grab those. I guess I could get Infinite now, actually, with the candy. Oh, citrus. 30. Is that good or bad? What's the range? Oops. Oh, fused and dried out. Okay, sweet. I will take that. I am the Mick to Gongi's lack of Mick. Oh, that's why you got 12, didn't you? Okay, fair enough, yeah. Well, I will happily take this save state to the grave. Okay, so the game corner is... Yeah, obviously it's a bit early to do that. Oh dear. Where even is the coin case? Ashin, what do I get at this point? It's like, yeah, it's Smoochum Jinx Magby, isn't it? Magby and her kid. So this way there's trainers, right? Yeah, okay. So I can't go that way. For now. Alright, there's Nia. Thanks for staying up, I appreciate it. Have a good night. Okay, so I can get a leaf stone now, which is nice. Not sure if I'll use that right next or not. I'll do my level ups before I end stream as well, I think. Ooh, what's this? Okay, that could be useful later. Rare candy, dude. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. So what have I got? Collected. Oh wait, are there more than 110? Okay. There's trainers here too, right? I think. 13, okay. Okay, well, hopefully we're fine anyways. Right, I thought so, Path. Yeah, that's like the quick break tutor, right? And I guess the punches? Heavy punches? Oh, so that's how Dex done this fight. The bottom of the route is just, it's just gone. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm not complaining. I feel a lot better more Kongi got. Yeah, there's a coin case. I got 30 on the first one. Which apparently is pretty damn good, so I will take that. Maybe he deserved, I really don't know to be honest, but... Oh, I'll take it for now, I guess. Okay, so we get the... Oh, right, I need to get the badge first. I guess that's how Deckers skated it. Are there any trainers here? Hello? So that's the tutor guy. And there's a hot scale? Yeah, okay. So there. Okay, so we have 3 scales now, which is cool. What is the recommendation for 118? Do people normally delay it, or do they take a fishing encounter? Delay 2 need it, okay. Delay could be you happy, right? For the Porygon. Is this a good rod? Or is this a trainer? Delay for Kangaskhan? Is that serious or is that a joke? Okay, so that's probably an NPC or something then. I got it already, Charlie, but thank you, thank you. Let me have a look at the encounters then. So, right, so 111 are to beat trainers before. Okay, so yeah, I think a Rakun is decent. Yeah, Amity Lantern would be quite nice. Oh, I could also get Shellers here. Oh, sorry, I can run out. So I could get Tentacle, Dukaida, Basculin, Boxish, Skrelp, or Araquanid. Okay. Oh, wait, there is no Chinchou. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to struggle to know who to give the facade at the end to. Possibly, yeah. I'd love to get Altaria later, but I know Absol and Araquanid are pretty good. But I don't know, does anything in this fishing table actually help me at this point? British. Wasn't Tentacles good for something like? Because I remember Gongi being a bit sad that they didn't get it. Something about the Porygon 2, right? Okay, so it sounds like don't fish for now. I guess this won't really help with the Watts and stuff. Okay. We'll think about it, I guess. Right, yes, the Blaziken. Okay. Okay, I think that's all I can do for now then, right? Aside from level up my mons. I guess I'll do that next. Makes sense, classic. Yeah. That does some pretty nice stats. Hi, Fox. Welcome in, welcome in. We are. Ooh, knockoff. Okay. That's probably worth taking over Payback, I'd assume. This could be pretty useful later. Yeah, there's a cactus later, right? I think in the desert. I guess Battle Throw might be good for that one. Yeah, okay. You closed that dock? How could you, Pinky? Oh yeah, I'm not going to use Force Palm on mine. I would use Brick Break instead. But I could just go with this instead. Okay, let me throw the Poke Up music back on. Okay, that can just replace. Nuzlocke. Good night, Taz. I mean, I do have Strong Jaw, so that's not terrible, but I don't really know what I would get rid of. Yeah, there's none of these moves I'd want to replace, really. I think Ice is a better coverage move than Dark. B Control's too good. Yeah, I can't see use for it. Okay, we'll leave that one. Bulldozer, but keep. I've yet to use Tail Whip once. I guess Bulldozer is probably enough for speed control, so I probably don't need to keep Scary Face, but... Oh, really, Charlie? Oh, bugger. What move would you have recommended using it over? Ice Fang, really? Okay. I suppose now I have Ice Fang, Ice Punch tutors. Okay. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll go with that with them. I guess Scary Face is 2 for... Ooh, wait. Okay, that evolves now. Do I need to delay that at all? So 37 is Rock Slide. 38, okay. No, I don't miss any reason to delay this. Okay. Okay, right on in. Cool. Hammer Arm. Would I want a Hammer Arm? I feel like this one is moves that I don't normally use, but it's generally because the accuracy is terrible, which I guess isn't the case here. Yeah. I guess if I do want to speak control, it's probably going to be Bulldoze. Yeah. We're going to Scary Face in. Okay. Okay, no moves for Sharpedo. Let's keep going. Okay, Air Slash is an easy teach. That just goes over Air Cutter. What about Nuzleaf? Thanks, Charlie. I'm hoping I can keep it up, but I don't know, it's like... It's still not easy to find a line, so I'm not really sure what to think, to be honest. But it seems okay so far. Okay, I don't need to delay the leaf down, I don't think. It looks like it's about the same. And I could see Shift 2 being useful in this gym because of the electric resist, so I probably do want to evolve it now. Very few bad bugs in Run and Burn, but you will just will get better as it. Okay, I see. I guess it makes sense, hopefully. I see path, okay, right. So it's more of an early game thing then, yeah. Okay, yeah. It's just like, because I know, like, a lot of the stuff you get in Run and Burn is so limited in the sense of like you don't get hazards, you don't get weather, all that sort of stuff, so... I guess stuff like Tail Whip and that seem good for trying to 2v1 them on, but at the same time, yeah, probably the effects kind of falls off, I imagine, at this point. Do I want Nature Power? I guess I might still have some niche use. Faint Attack might be useful for the desert though. Again, I'm mad with nature anyways. Yeah, the Power Slant's a good shout actually, that probably would be it. Yeah. Nature Power's probably too niche. Okay, we'll go get with light, I think. Oh, True Cassid, yeah, like I said, there are a couple of things against spikes. Oh yeah, Quillfish, okay. I do have a spiker actually, interesting. Draw and B, That could be useful. Am I actually going to use Endure? Like, my logic was that I was going to probably use Bejeweled as like a pseudo protector, but it hasn't really come out so far. I Endure? Yeah. Oh, is it Charlie? Was that on the, I didn't even notice. Okay, in that case, I might just teach it over Poison Jab now. Alright, good night, Gongi. Thanks for hanging around. Yeah, fingers crossed, hopefully it's a bit more chill, but I'm not expecting it to be honest. Have a good night. Okay. Okay, if I can reteach Poison Jab, I'll just teach it over that for now. If in case... Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's probably not going to get used, but still. Make sure I see that in the flash. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Yeah, potentially. I only have one protector so far, I think. Oh, yeah, of course, Toki gets Spiky Shield later. Although I'm going to be waiting a while for that one. Tortuga, Iswing, Fletchinder. Oh, Fletchinder evolves now too, doesn't it, I think? Wachiano? Oh my god. Ooh, where's it, Chelle? Ooh, where do I put this? So you said the final set doesn't include this, but... Am I going to use Smackdown? I mean, I can't exactly send it out in front of the Electros. I can't think of anything else I want to use it on. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's fine, as long as it doesn't go up to 58. Fletchinder is fine to evolve, I think. Double check that. So 37 acrobatics or 58. Okay, so that's fine. There's no difference there, really. Okay, lovely. W Downflame. The Soundflame happens at Aurora? Really? Ooh, Psychic, yes please. Okay, Blaze Kick on the Ape. Okay, so yeah, not quite evolution yet. Pivot Chains, okay. Yeah, that's good to keep in mind. Have I got any others? So there's Bullfish. Oh, wait, Sharpedo's dead. That shouldn't be in there. Goodbye. And then Tibber, I'm still delaying because it doesn't get Mach Punch yet. That one? Charm. Thank you for the link invoice. I'll submit my clause in the morning. I feel like Charm could be quite useful. Do people actually use bounce? No? Yeah, so do I. I don't know, emotes. Taking a while. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of bounce in case, unless, yeah. Yeah, I guess Facade's the main thing. I imagine that means it's not as useful in gym situations. Okay. I'll give it a bounce then. I want Charm with this? Oh, I gotta get a bit. Okay, so are we saying don't teach Charm or replace bounce or what? Never? Okay, well, I guess that's 2 for not teaching Charm. Okay, fair enough then. I guess most of the opponent's bulk is more on the special side. I don't think its defenses are horrible, are they? Yeah, I mean, it's got some, but... Yeah, I suppose that's true enough. Oh, wait, Corfish. Ooh, Toxic, yes. Okay, well, Venom Drench has been completely useless, so I will probably just get rid of that. Toxic and Venom Drench together would be a good set, but... I suppose the Revenge is quite good on this, so I don't think I have the slots anyway. Okay. Z is going to play Peak. Huh? Okay, I think that's everything for now. Dark Rising. Okay, so at the moment I've got, I have 2 rare candies and I have 3 scales. So I guess I have a couple options potentially for Watson if I need it. Thanks, Charlie. I guess it's gone okay so far, but... Okay, I think that's everything I can do that doesn't involve playing fights, so I'm probably gonna leave it there for tonight. Thank you, Kongi. But yeah, so we did get past Chelle, which is nice. I mean, I don't know what to do next, like... I guess the ideal thing would be to plan all of the Watson gym, but I guess there is the question of can I do it with the box I have, is the thing. The gym trainers probably, but Watson himself I don't really know at this point. I guess I'll just have to look and figure it out from there. Check with Vape? Okay, yeah. That's a good point, yeah. I know people often use Red Candy for Torterra, but yeah, I guess Inferno might also have its own uses. Just go like tomorrow. Oh dear. Oh, this game is very unique, to say the least. Thanks, Bryn. Thanks, Lana. That's true. Yeah, I guess we have the Wally fight too. Ape is a common candy, okay. I didn't candy, okay. Okay. I mean, I would love to activate the ape. That does sound pretty good. Yeah, and I guess that way I can also scale Fake Out too, right? That could be a plan. Okay. We'll have a think, I suppose. Hi, Aura. I did, yes. That... if only I made Dark Rising, but yes, I did make Renegade Platinum. Welcome in. Okay, I gotta wait out. Who shall I go into? Thanks for the follow, so I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. I'll read you into Squirk, because I haven't actually said hello to Squirk in the stream for a while, so this is probably a good opportunity. I think it's playing PK like usual. The Squirkathon's still going. So, should be heat. But cool. Alright, thank you all for joining for this late night stream. As you can probably tell, I am quite tired, so a few time for bed for me, but hope the rest of you have a good rest of your days. Thanks, Wells. I will see you when I'm live next. Thanks, Panth. Path, even. Have we got a Panth and a Path in here, or am I just reading names incorrectly? I think it's just Path, right? I think I'm just being stupid. See you, Pinky. See you in voice. And, yeah. I did not make Rad Red, contrary to popular opinion, for whatever reason. Okay. See you, Dagger. Alright, see you soon. Bye-bye.